As you can see, I have a lot of tattoos and I just wanted to do a quick little tour of them. These are not in chronological order, these are just in the order that I remember that they are in existence. So first up we have my little Louise Belcher ears, which I love. And because these Louise Belcher ears, this half of my arm sort of became an inadvertently like pink girly sort of half sleeve, which I love and I'm leaning into it. So I've got that. I then got this here, which was done by Sarah Maxwell, who was one of my favorite illustrators for a long time, and she started tattooing, so I now have 3 tattoos from her. Next up we have my little heart tea bag, which for her Valentine's Flash Day. I love it. It is one of my favorite tattoos. And also on the Valentine's Flash Day, I got my little, it's hard to display it, but I got my little heart lollipop tattoo, which I also love. I just want this whole arm to just be cute girly pop pink tattoos. I also have a very minimalistic Overwatch tattoo because I don't know why I got that one, but I stand by it. I also have this little space lady, which I also love. It was my favorite tattoo for a long time. I love her. I think she's gorgeous. I hope if I'm ever reborn, I become her. It's getting awkward. On the back of my arm, I have this cute little, I think they call it a post office tattoo, where it's like right on the back of your arm and it is a bouquet of weeds. It's a whole bunch of weeds and it's just to remind me that you can be beautiful even if no one thinks so, because people freaking hate weeds and I think they're gorgeous. So I have this big old piece which sort of like travels onto my back and my shoulder, which is a sort of adaptation of a tattoo from my favorite video game, The Last of Us. It is the main character's tattoo. Okay, over on this side we have a whole, these were some of my first tattoos I ever got and I love them and they have stood up. They're like, oh my god, they're like 10 years old at this point almost, and they've stood up really well. They have barely aged at all, and it is just a half sleeve of a whole bunch of succulents, and I love them. So incredibly painful. This area right here absolutely killed me, but I love it. I have, I'm very sorry to say, a Harry Potter tattoo, which I got, oh my god, like 12 years ago now. I am thinking of covering it up, but I'm leaving it where it is now. It's heavy black lettering, so trying to cover it up is going to be very difficult. Luckily, it's quite a subtle Harry Potter tattoo, so that's alright. So for now, she stays until I can get something to cover it up. This is so awkward. On my ribs, I have another Sarah Maxwell piece, which is this sort of like arrow with a heart and an eye in it, and I just think it's gorgeous. Again, Sarah Maxwell was like one of my favorite illustrators for a while. I loved her stuff, so getting a tattoo of her artwork is incredible to me. The last few are on my back, so a little bit awkward to show again. My succulents continue, so I've got another one here, and I have another Sarah Maxwell piece here, which I can't really show, but it is like 2 crossed fingers like that on my back, which I thought was quite cute because obviously like you hide like your crossed fingers behind your back. Oh, I have this one on my chest, which was my second tattoo ever. I don't regret it. Do I wish I hadn't got it? Yes, but I do not regret it in any way. It is just there and I barely notice it, even though it is like, you know, it's not the best tattoo, but it's well done, and I'm unbothered by it, so no regrets. I have one on my bum. I am not gonna show that, but it's just like a little heart. This is mine in it, which is very cute. Another one, let me see if I can roll my leg up. I got my first leg tattoo. It is a little ghosty boy. I love him very much. His name is Jimmy. It's like a photorealistic tattoo of like a sheet ghost sort of thing, and I love it. This was a Flash piece as well, and I saw it and I knew I had to have it. And that's all my tattoos. I have no plans at the moment to get any other tattoos, but I don't know how long that'll last, but as it stands, that's all my tattoos.